For all of today's market movements, we're welcoming back our money man, Scott Phillips from Motley. Scott, I hope you had a beautiful break. And I'll tell you what, you've already sprinkled some magic. It's great to have you back on the late news and some positive signs from the Australian share market.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, very, very good to be back. Maybe the market needed a holiday as well as I did. 3 weeks off is a decent amount of time, which I appreciated. And it does seem like some positivity back into the market. Energy and materials having a pretty good day today, but good gains right across the board. A 1.3% gain for the ASX. Hopefully, we might just have turned another page. No predictions just yet, but fingers crossed. All
right. Now, ANZ has today announced it will buy Queensland's Suncorp Bank. This could have some major upsides for the Sunshine State.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Look, going from the big four moving into maybe Suncorp and then potentially Bendigo and Adelaide become on the chopping block as well. It goes to show how difficult it's going to be for these big guys to really grow in a market we might have falling house prices for a while just yet. And of course, the Queensland government and the federal government need to sign this one off. So a bit of water to go under the bridge just yet. But if ANZ can sprinkle some of their magic up north, that'd be great news for Queensland. Of course, not necessarily great news for bank employees. ANZ will be looking at cost cutting almost certainly as part of this deal. What they do with the Suncorp brand, with their branches and their staff, that remains to be seen.
OK, we'll have to wait and see with that. Now, crude oil prices have been falling. Does this mean, Scotty, that we can start to put the pain at the Bowser behind us?
Oh, speaking of pain in the Bowser, mate, a 3-week road trip, you know how much petrol costs by the end of it, or diesel in my case. The good news is the West Texas Intermediate crude now under $100 a barrel, only by a single solitary cent, by the way, earlier today, $99.99 US, but that's under $100, we'll take it. We hope it continues to fall. It should. And it does seem like the markets, whether it comes to commodities or equities, the share market, does seem a bit more confident, a bit more optimistic. Maybe some of the fear, maybe some of the bad news behind us. We have to hope so.
I like the way you're talking, Scott. Now, before you go, how is Wall Street looking?
Let me finish off with more good news, Tom. It's good to be back. At the moment, US markets, the S&P 500 up 0.9%, dragged higher by the NASDAQ, where early futures suggest a gain of about 1.2%. So a good day here in Australia, hopefully a good night in the US overnight. We might just make it 2 in a row tomorrow.
Scott Phillips, great to have you back.
Thanks, Tomo.